We are streaming! Good. This time, the stream started properly in Stream Manager. Isn't that great? Alright. Stream's beginning. I'm tweeting that I'm beginning the stream.
Mind be purged. World be saved.
I'm linking that I am starting the stream. Over here, over there, and all over the place. Yay! Oops. We still need to make sure this is showing. Wow, it's so cool to see 40 followers up there at the top of my stream manager. That's nuts! That's nuts! As they say in a video, in a movie or something, I think. Okay. So that is fine and good. I'm just gonna keep messing around with stuff while I give any stray viewers a chance to hang out. Blah, blah, blah. We're starting the stream. I am playing Genshin for the first time in weeks. I mean, that's not technically true. I am starting Genshin for the first time in... I started Genshin after a long break about a week ago. I was attempting to talk while I multitasked, and guess what? I'm not really good at doing that, so let me finish that story in a second here.
Somewhere to call home is naive. I got used to living in the mountains alongside the birds and beasts a long time ago.
That's right. Shenhe. Okay, we've got this, we've got all of this stuff. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you? That's okay. Either way, welcome. Hello, welcome. Why is it that when I minimize OBS and then I hit it to unminimize it, it opens up on my other screen and I'm like, no, I want you on the screen that you were on before.
My pole arm doesn't distinguish friend from foe.
That's right.
And there's clearly a limit to the red rope's power.
All right, let's
That's
get
why I
this
love crowded
started.
areas.
So, as you can see from this stellar reunion, ooh, fancy. I've got about 20 hours left of this kind of bonus thing. I wish that I knew that, or paid attention and like actually read the words that were on the screen. Because like I basically logged into Genshin a week ago and like derped around and picked up a free thing from this stellar reunion and called it good, and then I didn't go back again until a couple days ago. And then I realized that I should have been coming here every day because there were daily rewards, and that, I mean, I knew that there was daily rewards. What I didn't notice was at the top left of the screen that there was a time remaining thing. So, unfortunately, I'm missing out on 300 Primo Gems. So, too bad, so sad. But I do get a bunch of this also. In the meantime, I kind of missed out on using some of it, but I used some of it yesterday and the day before. It's pretty good. Anyway, I think it's really funny. One of the big Genshin creators on YouTube that I follow, Doro44, he took a break from Genshin at literally around the same time as me, which is so creepy. Oh, I was doing the Twitch event rewards because every time I did, wait a second. No, this is Twitch event. What I was going to say is I was doing the daily check-in rewards. That's what I was going to say. I was doing the daily check-in rewards even when I wasn't playing Genshin because it was really easy to just do the daily check-in reward for Honkai Star Rail, which I was playing, and then just tap the thing to go over to Genshin and pick that one up too. So that was very easy. Even though I wasn't logging into Genshin at all, I was logging into the Genshin daily check-in reward. So I have gotten a decent amount of those recently. And, of course, there's the Twitch event! Woo! That is good and nice. I need to use up some resin. Look at that 200 resin there. Doesn't that look amazing? Well, guess what? In Honkai Star Rail, we have 240! Don't be fooled. Don't let them fool you. What was it? Oh, yeah. So, of course, like, you come back after a break and you're like, what was I doing? What was I trying to farm? What is up? What is down? What's left? What's right? And I think I got it figured out yesterday, but now I need to reconjure up in my head what were the conclusions that I came to. I think I want to get some of this, maybe. Waffles and Victor, how you doing? What are we doing today, darling? We're trying to get back into the swing of things because I took a 14-day break at least. I'm pretty sure it was more like a 21 to 28 day break, closer to that. Is this... So, one of the things I decided to do when I came back into the game, after talking to people like Waffles and other people, was that I wanted to build Gaming, because I want to have fun in this game. You know, one of the reasons I stopped playing is because I was feeling a little burnt out. And it's like, no, let's bring the fun back in. Let's have some fun. For realsies. So that means I'm gonna need whatever his book is. There we go. Now, I already have a ton of them, as you can see. So it's like, well, why do you need to farm that? Well, I farm it because I like having lots of everything at my fingertips, no matter what. Absolutely unacceptable. Must be meta, says Waffles. Oh no! How could I not be meta? Terrible. I might as well ascend him. I want to freaking do his talents. Yeah, I got his weapon up to level 60 yesterday. Title Shadow. Which you can get the recipe for from the weaponsmith in Fontaine. That took a while. Overprepared, I know. I love being overprepared. It makes me feel safe. And like, if I were to make a snap decision, I can pour a bunch of stuff into that snap decision and everything will be fine. Alright, let's listen to what he has to say. He has nothing to say. Okay. Well, whatever. I love his dance so much, you guys. I love it. I'm not gonna level him up quite yet. I guess there must be, like, there's the ascensions where you get a quaint fate. That's what this is, right? Yeah, the ascensions where you get an quaint fate, and then the ascensions where you get a voice line. Maybe they, like, alternate every other ascension, something like that. Anyway, I will level up later, but I'll leave that unleveled. I always prefer to, like, bring every character's normal attack up to level 2, because level 1 just feels sad. But this time I'm going to leave it at level 1, and just see how I feel after that. Okay, so what order they recommend? Here we go. Let's do that. Let's do that. And then do that. And do that. Very exciting. And did I just unlock Dance of Amity because of that ascension? I'm not really sure. Maybe? I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, these are the artifacts I have right now. I guess I'll look at this screen. I have the Marchese Hunter 4-piece set, because I got lucky. Also, I've been farming that domain, that artifact domain, for Farina anyway, so I happen to have some Marchese Hunter sets. Waffles says, I usually make normal attack level 5 because it's halfway to max. That's good enough. Yeah, I can't fault that logic too bad. You know, it's alright. Makes sense to me. I've been, like, right now, the rest of my characters that are built, you will generally see their attacks at even numbers. I leave it at 2, 4, or 6. And then in the case of, like, special ones like Kuching, I'll bring it up to 8. Or in her case, I brought it up to 9. Wow, so cool, amazing. That must have burnt me out. Yeah, I took a break, because, man, that's rough stuff. Oh no, I didn't want to leave the screen yet. I'm not done showing and telling. So, like, Ayaka is another DPS who does use her normal attack a lot, so level 8 for her. I do level 8 for Kazuha, and then I have... So, hear me out. I've got Kokomi on level 4 for her normal attack. I know it doesn't do that much damage, but I just use it so often because of Hyper Bloom that it just felt natural to do that. Any triple crowned or crowned characters? Absolutely 0, because, well, you'll see as we go. So I've got level 4 a normal attack on Shenhe. I did level 8 normal attack for my Navia here. I've got a level 8 normal attack for Arataki Ito. Man, it's all coming together in my head. That must be why I'm burnt out. All of this really high-leveled normal attack, in addition to the other two things. Level 4 for Zhongli. I left Traveler at level 2 for her Geo. Right now, I've been using her as a Dendro unit, but I switched her back to Geo because I had thoughts in my head about doing some kind of a Geo team now that I have Arataki Ito, but I haven't really built stuff all the way. You already saw Kuching. I've gotten Hida at level 8. Oh my gosh, that's way too many level 8 normal attack characters. I brought Sucrose up to level 6 because I didn't know what I was doing quite. Cookie probably doesn't need level 4 normal attack, but whatever. Oh! Fischl is the one man out. Level 3 normal attack. That's so weird. Bennett is the only character... Wait a second, that's not true. Kuching is level 9 all talents. So yeah, he's just level 9 for 2 of his talents. Level 4 for his normal attack. I've got level 2 normal attack for Goro. Level 8 here. Goodness gracious. Level 4 Bennett. Level 4 for Xingqiu. Level 4 for Xiangling. And that's the only ones I have built. I basically... From Xiangling and up are my actual built units. And as you can see, 0 of them are crowned. Because even though I have crowns to use in my inventory, the fact that you need so much other materials, it's just a huge daunting task. And if I don't think I want to do it that much. So if I'm going to do it, I want to make sure I'm doing it on a character that is going to matter a lot. Or I might just skip it altogether because that sounds like an absolute nightmare, farming for that much stuff. So I just used some materials on Gaming's talent stuff. And that was... Here it is. So we're going to do this. Okay. No, LOL. Because, like, the only reason you want to crown any talents is because of Spiral Abyss, and I just feel nothing but pain and suffering when I go to Spiral... Okay, that's not true. It's not nothing but pain and suffering. It's just, like, I don't get as much out of it to make it worth the stuff. 27 crowns, you better believe it. I've been playing the game very consistently before the break I took. It's just how it is. and I got all of them, but like, you need more than just those crowns. In addition to the crowns, you need so many purple books. Drives me nutso. Wait, remind me, this is the Pyro stage. Another thing I hate about farming talent materials is that I still don't feel like I have like the easiest time on this stage. I take Kazuha out and I put Zhongli in so that I don't get staggered, because I hate being staggered. I have way too many purple books. Wow. You must be... I wonder how that works. Do you... I mean, I assume you're building your characters and using purple books. Why do you have so many purple books, I wonder? I don't farm them. I don't know how I always have 400. Wait, are you talking about... You're talking about talent purple books? I'm assuming.
My will embodied.
Oops.
Stabilize.
There we go. That's what I meant to do.
Cryo incarnate.
Do this. Man, it's been a while.
Sakura swirl.
I will have order. Gather.
Transfiguration. My apologies. Do your master's bidding.
I shouldn't use Shinha's ult, but oh well.
You can't run from death.
Now she has no ult for the beginning of the next phase. This is why I just... It's so annoying. The purple talent books is what I was talking about, yeah. I overfarm those. I have like 100 plus. Okay. If I don't know what to do with resin, I just do books for no reason. I mean, that's a really good idea, because when you farm... The reason we farm talent books instead of artifact domains is that there's diminishing returns on artifact domains. If you farm talent books, you are always going to be helping out some character in your account somewhere. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. What am I gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna feed cryo particles back into Shenhe. Wait, first I'll do this. Nope, nope. Everything is wrong. Everything is bad. I hate everything. I hate everything. I messed it up.
Fear. Solidify.
Okay, let's try this again. Give it to Shenhe, please.
My will embodied.
There we go.
By ordinance divine. Embrace the ice. Take flight.
This is orders.
Goodness sakes.
Stabilize.
Oh wait, I didn't bring Kokomi's out. I am so out of practice, you guys. What am I doing?
My apologies. Sakura swirl.
Am I even aiming this right?
Solidify. You can't run from death.
Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. Lordy. I hope everyone's having an okay day. I'm having an okay day. The ShinyBot isn't looking for shiny anymore. A bit rusty. I'm looking rusty, is that what you're saying? I know, it's true. I need to do something to my PNGTuber to make it look more dirty, because I wanted it to be like a joke or something. The ShinyBot isn't looking so shiny anymore. A bit rusty. There we go. I got it. I got what you were putting down. Man, but I gotta say, it was really kind of euphoric to come back to Genshin and to be able to jump. And to be able to climb whatever I want. I thought that that was a really simple simple thing that I wouldn't miss, but then I came back to it and I was like, oh, no, I really love this. This is great. I'd sign up for this. This is great. Looks good to me. I really need one better piece for Gaming. And part of me wants to be like, well, I need to not chase artifacts. Chasing artifacts leads to pain. But, okay, let me see what it was that I wanted. I was hoping... This is what I've got right now. Let's go through it slowly, okay? Marishase Hunter. You want a lot of energy recharge because his ult is really important. You want crit rate, crit damage. You want attack, and maybe some elemental mastery. I'm planning on putting him in a mono pyro team, so I don't need the elemental mastery. So, I think this is a perfectly serviceable piece with some energy recharge and attack. And then I've got a really solid piece with energy recharge, crit rate, and attack. I love that. Chef's kiss. Maybe it did roll into HP, but we don't talk about that. That's fine. Energy recharge piece with crit rate and crit damage. Beautiful. I love this. This is great. I cannot complain. And then I've got a pyro damage bonus off piece with some energy recharge and crit damage. Great. And then I have this, which, like, when you first look at it, it's like, it could be worse. So, right now, I'm running an attack weapon. So, his crit rate is just in the gutter. I really, really, really would like a crit rate piece here instead of a crit damage piece. I tend to prefer running crit rate pieces because I'm not going to be able to... I'm not interested in farming pieces to the point where I can make up for the fact that I have a crit damage piece and I need the crit rate to be elsewhere in the pieces and the substats. I'm just not going to be that person. I know I'm not. I know myself. So I would rather have a crit rate piece. But this one, it rolled into energy recharge. Look at how nice that is. It's 12.3%. Anyway, crit damage for MH is a bit better because you can get crit rate from the artifact. True, but that only brings it up to 24% against a 93% crit damage. Right? 25 max. So, like, I did forget about that, so I appreciate the reminder. But then you add 12 to 12.4, and it's like 12.4% crit rate. It says 12%. Oh, stacks! Maximum 3 stacks. Okay. That is better. 36 plus 12.4 brings us up to 48.4%. Wow. I mean, as long as we can make that happen. I guess I'll try to remember that when I'm doing my combos on the field. Thank you! I did not look close enough at that. Thank you so much, Waffles. I appreciate it. If you can roll crit rate on artifacts with double crit, then yeah. Well, I mean, that's... that's like... Obviously, that would be great. That's not gonna happen, though. But, well, maybe I don't need to worry about artifacts for him. Maybe I can just keep on bringing these up. These are good enough, then. In which case... Oh yeah, I want to bring this up to level 2 now that I have enough green books for it. Whee! Okay. Now what should I farm? Oh, I should... This doesn't make use of the ×2 thing, but I'm gonna go beat up this crab and get some more of this thing, which I need to ascend Gaming. Yep. Yep. Boop. Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Okay. It's a really funky team, but I just kind of like running Navia Hyperbloom. It probably doesn't make any sense, but I have fun with it. I don't have Nav. Now, how do I not get hit at the beginning? I guess
Hold the line.
I need to figure that out still.
I'll settle this. Watch out! Fire! Well, with rocks. Hey there! Grow! The Temple of Wisdom! Torrent, bring refuge! Rest and rebuild!
Woohoo!
Coming at ya!
Woohoo! It's so fast! Hyperbloom plus... Hyperbloom does a ton of damage and Navia does a ton of damage. That's what the team is about. I love Geoblooms. They are so powerful. So what happens when Geo interacts with blooms? Did I already know that and I just forgot? What's going on here? Where can I look that up in game itself? Waffles says crying face. Don't do crying face at me. I asked a question. It's good to ask questions. It's a chance to learn. Let me see here. Archive? Because I don't want to look it up online because then you guys are bored. I want to look it in the game so that people have something to look at. Travelogue, geography, tutorials, living beings. Maybe it's... Yeah, I guess it might be in the tutorial section. Maybe. It does make me laugh that I'm looking at this. See, here it's like, oh, Pyro does this, Electro does this. Doesn't say anything about Geo. Were you making a joke? Maybe that was it. I have ADHD. You need to tell me when you're making a joke. Well, no, that's not quite ADHD, but still, in my case, you need to tell me. Yeah, I know Navia's Geo. But, like, you were saying Geoblooms like it's a thing. So I was like, oh, what's that? Is that something I didn't know about? Doing a Geo team for Hyperbloom. Yes. We already mentioned that, yes. I'm confused. Geoblook is the joke. Right. Geobloom. Yep. Well, like I said, though, during that fight, Hyperbloom does a lot of damage, and Navia does a bunch of damage. Do they interact with each other? No, they don't. Why are you doing crying face? Did you see how fast that thing melted? That was awesome. I have no complaints. And I really love using Navia, and I like using Hyperbloom, so why not use them together? I do have Fischl, but then it's, like, extremely boring gameplay. And I'd rather play a team that I'd actually have fun with. So much resin to use. I should probably do things that give me credit for daily commission stuff. So the last time I was doing exploration, it was around this area. If I could just remember about-ish where I left off. There were these buildings here that there's clearly something going on with each of them, and I found a map that was like indicating that there's a bunch of buildings in a row and they do a thing and stuff. But I didn't understand what it meant at all. It's not here. I don't know if I want to bother going to find it again. I kind of wandered around trying to figure out what the deal was, and I just wasn't coming up with anything. We'll just visit this one real quick. Oh yeah, this one has an Animo thing, and it goes whoosh up into the air, like Animo does.
Sounds good to me.
Ah. And then this thing, yeah, there's a map. This thing. So like, it's obviously trying to tell me, hey, you can get this key. And I would like a key. But I couldn't figure out what the map was showing me. So let's just see what happens when we go up here. You can see there's a building there and another building over there. I just don't know. Like, yeah, the building here, there's ruins over here, and then I think there's a building over here. So maybe it's trying to say, you know, go from building to building, and then there's a key over here. That's my best guess. But it doesn't sound like a very good guess. So I just don't know if it's worth looking around. It's confusing to me. This thing I already did. If you're reading this, you fell to a trap. Don't believe the instructions. Yep. Self-explosion, self-destruction, blah, blah, blah. But, like, yeah, I already did all that. And there's a gate over everything. It's just confusing.
Time to go.
No thoughts, head empty. I could go over here. Oh, hey! What's that? I've never seen that. Is that a thing that shows up randomly on at different locations on different days? Or something? That's neat. And now we spend hours hunting it. I know, right? Like, that doesn't sound like really fun. So, like, I'm not super motivated to do that.
Behold.
Anyway, here's my
the
real
Princess Endeavor
Hyperloom team. I'll just show it to you. Because Waffles was crying so much about it. Cry, baby. Hello!
I see everything.
Oops, I didn't get you guys. Get over here. Get over here. There we go. Better.
Hold the line.
Boom, boom, boom. Everybody blow
Make
up.
yourselves at home.
Now, where's the source of miasma?
Everyone hold hands. Earlier. Rest and rebuild. Our bond is strong.
Midnight Venta.
Lightning terrified. Hey,
This is a fun fight.
sharing my
Did you see that dodge? That was awesome.
billowing surge.
I just wanted the invincibility frame so that I did the ult.
Oz Reveal thyself! Out of my way!
Woohoo! I did it.
It's all yours.
Num 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 num
Stand with
num
me.
num. Eat up all the items. Chomp chomp chomp. Okay. Well, that was neat. Oh, also, I saw in battle, there's new stuff here for us to do or something. And it's like, hey, enhance 4 4-star artifacts to level 8. Enhance 8 4-star artifacts to level 8. And like, I don't want to do that, but I also want these things. And I also want to unlock the later stuff in the chapters. Why do they want us to use so much stuff for some 4-star artifacts? Just for an quaint fate, I guess? I don't know if it's worth it. Someone's got to do the math and see if that's actually a waste of artifact farming material. Hunt, hunt, hunt for the key. Well, there's this building. Your question is whether what is worth it? This thing. There's this in battle thing that I don't recall being here before, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is new. I don't remember this being here before, but it wants me to enhance some 4-star artifacts to level 8, and then level 12, and then level 16, and the rewards are more artifact farm materials and an quaint fate. So, like, it's been there forever? That's so weird that I missed it. I wonder if I've had it on chapter 1 for a long time and assumed that that's all there was, and I just happened to hit chapter 2. I mean, you say it doesn't hurt, but think about it this way. Am I going to use this amount of Sanctifying Essence and Sanctifying Union to level up 4 4-star artifacts to level 8, 12, and 16? Like, part of me wonders if they are giving me as reward these things that I will have used more than this amount to get these rewards back, and then I get an quaint fate at the end. I'm suspicious. I'm suspicious of it. Hi here, Hilly Charles. Hey, bruh.
Yeah. I see everything. Hold the line. Our bond is strong.
Where's the mage? Hello.
By royal decree. Just you wait. Rest and rebuild. Stand with me.
Okay. Remarkable chest.
Destiny has brought me hither.
Is there anything interesting in here? Oh! Kazuha, get out here! There he is. I was
All right.
blind for a second.
Let's head on.
This is very high up. Where does it want me to go? There's the buildings there. I just want to know where the key is. There's some buildings here, I guess. I did some simple math. You lose some EXP, but in the end it doesn't really matter. Huh. I'd rather do it if it would actually give me something, not if it doesn't hurt. You know what I mean? Okay, I guess I haven't been to this ruins yet. Oh, such pretty music in Chenyu Vale. So nice. Alright, so we got some incense stuff here.
Time to go.
I guess. Oh, what the? Did walking next to it just pick it up? I thought I had to do a, like, left bumper B to make that happen. Let's do this. And then... Oh, should I done it all the way over here? Well... Try this again. Wait. What? What? Okay. It doesn't want to do this one. What the hey? What the hey ho? Hi ho there, Silver. Oh, oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. I understand. And there's a little platform here. Ta-da! Food.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Okay. I want a key, though. Give me a key. Please. I am not sure what that map was trying to tell me. It made it look like there were like 5 little buildings in a row, all like ducks in a row, and just it does not look like that in real life. There's a building here. Obviously there's the central thing. There's like a part of a building down here and a part of a building down here, and there's some scattered ruins here. There's this, which is not really very high up. It's mostly just ruins. And this one we just did with the hilly churls, and then we went past this waypoint, and now we're down here. And it's like, does it want me to go over here for the key?
This scenery is wonderful.
Maybe it'll be
Surely
down
enough
here.
to convince
Who
anyone
knows?
to become a wanderer.
There's a chest. Even if there's not a key, there's at least a chest. Bop, bop, bop. I think I like Navia in my Hyperbloom team when I'm doing big bosses that might have Numa Usia mechanics or something like that. But if it's a big bunch
Behold,
of
the princess
various
endeavor her
characters,
talent.
then I'll go full-on Hyperbloom. Must eat food.
Everyone hold hands.
You got.
Allow me. Our bond is strong. Ah! Oh, goodness gracious. I summon thee.
Woohoo!
What trinkets lie veiled within this
Key?
desolate plain?
Not a key. Give me a key. Those aren't keys. Yep. Well, I could just keep going. Looking for more stuff. More chests, more time challenges. Let me see if there's anything I left behind in this area that is not a key, but is still a thing that I could do and get stuff for doing it. Give me seed. Yum. Oh, these things down here. They beat me up something fierce when I tried to beat them up before. Oh, and there's you! Hi! There's another one down here! Hello!
Make yourselves at home. Dissipate. By royal decree.
Alrighty. What were those beasts down here? It was like, one is kind of pyro-geo looking, and the other one is kind of cryo looking. Cryo-geo looking. And they were beating me up a lot, and it felt bad. Hyperbloom is the best, though. It's awesome and good. Maybe I'll just eat some food first. Crit rate and crit damage. I'll just use this. And this. And it'll help for sure. I heard a ding noise. Hi! Please let me use my thing. There we go.
Sharing my knowledge. Hold the line. Stand with me. Ha! Torrent, bring refuge.
Please die quickly. Pretty please.
Lightning, terrified.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Hey. Ta. Ha! Allow me.
Oofta.
Our bond is strong. Make yourselves at home.
Their HP does not go down very fast at all.
Uphill battle. Dissipate. Odds reveal thy covenant of the deep.
I ate some food. I wanted that to help me.
I see everything. Out of my way. Shadow Raven. Allow me. Hey. The Temple of Wisdom.
If you can tell what they're immune to, let me know in chat, because I'm focusing on
Stand with me.
winning and not dying so much that I can't see anything.
By royal decree, I see everything. Rest and rebuild. Turn, bring refuge.
If it's pyro resistance, then I don't care, because I don't have
Sharing my
pyro.
knowledge. Wings of darkness. Come, Severnet. Our bond is strong. Everyone hold hands.
Their health is going down. The enemy's health, I mean.
A brash maneuver. Lightning terrified. Odds revealed. I see everything.
I almost got him. I almost got him.
Stand with me. Hey. Rest and rebuild.
Die already.
wish, mein Fräulein.
What? The other one came back. That's so annoying.
Temple of Wisdom.
Izzy Flower, how you doing? Welcome. I'm trying to beat these bad guys. It's so scary.
By royal decree, out of my way.
Oofta.
Everyone hold
They're
hands.
almost dead. They're so close.
Our bond is strong.
Please, please.
Cherry
Die! Die! Freaking die already!
Midnight Phantasm.
Why do they keep on reviving? I'm so mad!
Settle this. Dissipate. Rest and rebuild. I see everything.
Look at how big my numbers are!
Covenant of the deep.
Why isn't that enough?
Everyone hold hands. Get with me. Wings of darkness. Make yourselves at home.
Finally, there it is! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Flippin' A. I won. I wonder what the heck happened in that fight. What was going on? They just really... Like, as soon as one of them died, the other one was like, nope, I'm still alive, I'm still alive. I'm gonna try with double pyro. I guess, like, there was one of them that was kind of a cryo type, I guess? Maybe if I look at the achievement, it'll tell me what they are. Defeat local legend, rulers of the Xianyun Mountains. Okay. So that's what they were. If you're looking to get this achievement, rulers of the Xianyun Mountains. That's the one. Actually, I'm gonna look this up real quick. Just real quick. I'm really curious. Rulers of the Xianyun Mountains. Let me see. I'll tell you in a moment of the Xianyun Mountains. They can be found at Chenyu Vale. Right here. Goodness gracious. What a fight that was. Only 5 primos? I mean, achievements are generally 5 or 10 primos, I guess. The drops weren't that great. I wish there was a chest. That would have been nice. Oofda! So that's the thing that was making the bell noise up there. Yeah, it's this area right here. You can see the ruins over there. Oh, and then there's these little... There's these little guys down here. Like that. And like that. Right. 808EXE! Welcome! You made it! Woohoo! I just beat a boss. It was very difficult. It would not die. It was a double boss. Alright. I know, right? It is painful. Okay. So it was down there, and I also already did the time challenge down there. I've already been up there. Where can this send me? This is where the boss was. Also, your Abby's little flag. Oh, thank you so much. I did it last second. Right before I started streaming on Monday. I was like, I need a flag. And I didn't want it to be a really boring rectangular flag, so I took a picture that had a flag flying in the wind with a sky in the background. And then I cut it out by hand with my mouse. So it's really rough looking, but I think that gives it a kind of charm. The music in this game is so good! This guy makes a nice outline. Aw, thank you! Hehehe. I think it's nice too. Okay. Well...
Respect must be given to the will of every creature. Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction.
That's right, Kokomi. Except it's kind of weird to say because a lot of fish tend to swim in the same direction as everybody else. Oh, have I been to this area? It's all coming back, it's all coming back to me now. Although, no, this is a different area because this has a chest here, and I would never leave a chest ungotten. Except when I do. But I think this is a new spot. Okay, puzzle time! It looks really good. This guy makes a nice outline. Okay, I read that already. Thank you. Man, I haven't played Genshin since fall, but yes, the game is tasty. Yeah! Fall, that was right around the time Fontaine got released, which was exciting and cool. Oh, this thing. Okay. Do I... It's been a while since I've done this thing. Do I leave it right here, maybe? Oh, it has an outline. That's right. Maybe... here? It's not reaching that. Oops. Right there? Okay. That lines that one up. And then... Oh, what is... Oh my goodness. I don't know. Oh boy, oh boy. I don't know what to do with this. There's that, and then there's like lights and stuff. I feel like I need to light up these. Oh, I know. Do I... Oh, I get it. Okay. We're gonna do this. Whoosh! And then it lights these up. And then I go over here and it lights these up. Or something. Did I not do that right? Mayhaps? Let me put it closer to the ground. Like that. Okay. So let's try this out. And then do this. And do... Whoa! Nope. Do this. I don't... Yeah! Boy! Izzy Beeflower says, I haven't played it in a while either. Yep, I took a long break as well. And then I got the Stellar Reunion, which looks like this. If you get back into Genshin, a word of advice, the second that you come back in and you get the Stellar Reunion, it starts a timer, okay? It starts a timer that lasts 7 days, or 14 days. 7 days? It lasts a finite amount of time, and you really should, like, come back to Genshin for good, for a week, at least, and just pop in and claim each of these daily things, because as you can see, I have time remaining 19 hours, and I forgot to do that, and I'm not going to be able to get the rest of these, unfortunately. So, word to the wise, do that. think I left off a little bit after the big main town having a festival. Yeah, maybe, because I know the Wind Bloom Festival came back, maybe. That was a year ago, though. I don't know. Well after the Books Quest. Oh, I forget which one that is. What was their name? Chi-Chi. Right after Chi-Chi. Wait, after Chi-Chi what? What kind of Chi-Chi thing? Chi-Chi shows up in various things, so I don't know. Genshin has a lot of plot, so my brain becomes butter trying to remember. No, that's real. That's real. I totally get it. I just got burnt out from it, says Izzy B. Flower. I did too, and I'm glad I took a break, because now I'm back in, and I'm like, hey, this is fun. I might switch from iPad to PC. Too much storage. Yeah, I started from PC, and I use my mobile devices if I just want to do a really quick log in, pick up a daily, present, and then log back out. Wardrobe Boiler Suit. Hey, hello, welcome, Wardrobe Boiler Suit. Meeting Chi-Chi. Oh, meeting Chi-Chi. That would have been... I wish Genshin made it easier to, look at the story. Let me see. I guess I haven't tried very much. This travel log... Maybe it's, maybe you were... It would have been during the Liyue Archon quest that you meet Chi-Chi, and she says that she wants you to get, coconut goat milk? Cocoa goat milk or something like that? Yep, I think I was at least 200 hours in, not years. 200 years... I don't think is humanly possible. In fact, it's definitely not possible. And maybe more, I want to say. Goat milk! Where she wants goat milk! The cocoa goat! I spent so much time doing side stuff. I love to forage. No, for real! That's legit a thing that this game, I think, does the best. That's how my husband likes to play. He just likes to play by hanging around and going here and going there. He's not... even really started Sumeru yet, and he's not really interested in doing the story quest. He just wants to kind of, check out things, world exploration, and all that. I love the goat milk thing. Cocoa goat. Delicious milk. I do not have Chi-Chi yet, which is a good or bad thing. Who knows? An apprentice, an herb gatherer in Boo Boo Pharmacy, an undead with bone-white complexion. She seldom has much in the way of words or emotion.
1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, and
I really adore her English VA. I think she does a great job. Okay, and her constellation is a bell. And Chi-Chi's birthday is March 3rd. Is that Children's Day in Japan? I always get confused on when Children's Day is and when other things are. Sweepy vibes. I know. She's great. Okay, so I did this little puzzle here. Oh, I should probably pick up this precious chest.
So this is the threat.
Okay, I just need 3 more chests, and then I'll be done with the daily commission reward thing. And then I'll take a 5-minute break. And then I'll do other stuff. I don't know. This is so cool that a bunch of people are in chat. That's very nice. It is Girls' Day, though you were close. Oh, really? So it's the one with the... Is that the one with the dolls? Is that Hina Matsuri? Yeah. We're on the same wavelength. Absolutely. Okay. Ooh, treasure hoarders. But let's go up here. I feel like this is the kind of place that would have a chest for me to get. Yes, there is. Hello. What's up? Can I just... Wait. What? I want to get out of this, but I don't... Okay. This is chaotic now. I want to be where the archer is. There we go. I love how Nahida turns into a ball of dendro energy. It's great.
Oh, it's revealed that.
Woohoo! 808, this is Nahida. If you like Chi-Chi, you'll probably like her. She's so cute. I love how pretty they always make the wings. Elite character switching skills. Oh yeah. I learned... I don't know. I don't know if I recommend it. I've come out kind of jaded after doing as much research as I have about how to, like, play Genshin properly or whatever. Meta or whatever. And,
Curiosity deserves a reward.
oh! Hello. Okay. Watch me beat up this guy. First, let me eat some food. Whee!
Hey! The Temple
Do
of
this.
Wisdom!
Switch to Kokomi and do thingy. Switch to Cookie and do that. Switch to Fischl and do that. And get hit. And it's dead! Oh, there's more. Hello.
I see everything!
Woo! He'll be dead soon. There we go. That's how you do a hyper bloom. Little fairy energy. Yeah, like when she's... Do you mean when Nahida is doing her plunging attack and she like falls through the air? I like that. Wood Fae. Absolutely. She's honestly one of my top 3 favorite characters in the entire game. I bet it helps level them evenly though, at least. True. It is generally recommended to level your DPS the most, just like in lots of other gacha games. I better pick up these... Oh, I already got that one. Okay. This one. Do I main anyone? I don't really, because it seems like
Find anything you like?
like I said, when I was looking up how to play the game properly, pushes glasses up nose, there was a lot of pushing, like, it's not about who you main, it's about team composition. So, like, I created
created another
anyone.
universe. In fact,
You could say... Oh, I know. The best way to illustrate it would be to go to my party setup window. So, my first team here, Team Party 1, is my Sucrose national team. So this... You could consider this, like, my main team. It's... Right now, it's my... Like, the first main team I made. That is meta or whatever. And then I tried to make a Keqing Quicken team, which is this right here. It has no heals and it's very fragile and it's really scary to play, so I don't play it very much. Right now, this is the Hyper Bloom team, which, if you're not sure what that is, 808, the basic idea is apply Dendro and then apply Hydro, and that creates a Dendro bulb, or a Dendro bloom on the field. And then if the bloom is left alone, it'll explode for Dendro AoE damage. But if you don't wait for that explosion to happen, you can detonate the bloom using Electro from one of these characters, for example, and that is called Hyper Bloom. And when you explode the bloom with Electro, it creates a target-seeking damage thing. So the funny thing about this team is that you can kind of just apply Dendro, apply Hydro, and then apply Electro, and then you just kind of sit there. And it's kind of like when people make fun of people playing Torbjorn in Overwatch because the turret just, you know, seeks the enemy. It's like that. And it's really strong. I did a lot of Barber when I played. Barber's so cute. I know, right? And, Waffles, if they're still here, Waffles may remember, I was complaining about how there's only 4, count 'em, 4, no, actually, there's not 4, there's 3 4-star Hydro characters in the entire game. 3. Look at this. we have Xingqiu, who's arguably like an honorary 5-star, so he's really good. And then you have Barbara, and then you have Candace. And there's no one else in the game who's a 4-star Hydro. There are so few. And I think that is terrible when you consider the fact that Hydro is so useful for so many teams. But yeah. Yeah, Barbara is good for melee and heals too. Yes, absolutely. I really enjoyed playing her at the beginning of the game. You can see she's level 50. I was using her for the mid-game
when
plenty.
I'll be as tall as my big sister.
I love Xiangling too. Yes, Xiangling is really strong. I always run her with Bennett, and of course with Xingqiu for that tasty vaporized damage. And then the rest of my teams that I have that I wanted to show off. I'm getting so sidetracked. This is not a real team. This is a real team. This is my pride and joy. This is all 5 stars that I got in the wrong order. I got Shenhe first, and she's like a specialist kind of character who's good at boosting cryo DPS. So I got her before I got my cryo DPS. And then I got Kokomi, and then I got Kazuha, and then I got Ayaka this past winter. So I finally have this team. It's my awesome freeze team. Razor was my baby, but more so early game. Yeah, I can imagine Razor was a lot of fun. I had Beidou at the beginning, so I totally get you with the Claymore vibes, you know? Claymore is so much fun to play. Kazu, my main, and first 5-star. He is an excellent first 5-star. That's a perfect choice. He's my bae. He never leaves my team. Yep, I believe it. He's so useful. Shenhe, wow, she can get it. Absolutely. She's incredible. She's the other top 3. It's her, Shenhe, and Nahida is another one of my top 3. And my other top 3 is probably, oh no, Yoimiya. There we go. And I don't have Yoimiya yet. But yeah. Older Sib vibes. For real. She's so cool. She's awesome. And she's like a loner, but she wants to help her friends. It's that wonderful mix. It's wonderful. And I have this kind of random melt team with my Rosaria, who was my stand-in cryo DPS while I was waiting to get Ayaka. Yes, I have a DPS Rosaria. Don't make fun of me, please. And then my newest team that I made was with Arataki Ito and Goro. I had gotten Zhongli already like a while ago, and you just kind of have this filler slot that you can put Kuki here for the heals or other characters. Damn, those cute cutouts. Yeah, on Shenhe's outfit probably is what you were talking about, on the hips. I love those. I'm downloading Genshin again. I blame you. Ah! Oh no! I knew that 808 was gonna try to be here today, so who's to say, like, maybe in the back of my mind I chose Genshin to try to lure you back in. Her story is one of my favorites. True! Mine too. Shenhe's story is hands down my favorite story in the game, I would say. Like, obviously I like Nahida's and Yoimiya's part 2 as well, but Shenhe's got me. Shenhe is the reason that I decided I was 100% finally on board with sticking to the game and actually like buying the little $5 month-long daily login bonus thing. Goro looks like he's gonna become my son. I know! Look at this kid! And he's not a kid, he's a general. Wait, is he a general? General Goro. I think, wait, I took him out of the team by accident. Oopsies. Let me fix that. Goro. Zhongli. Kuki.
Ready and waiting.
I'm building Goro as a DPS. Oh, interesting. That'd be interesting for sure. I'm on blank seeing who's new. I don't know what got I can't tell what got censored. None of the stream manager doesn't tell me what got censored, and the OBS doesn't tell me what got censored. So I don't know what that was. Oh, Genshin.gg. Oh, okay. Tignari looks so aesthetic. Do they have good stats? Yeah, from what I've heard, Tignari is a solid Dendro bow user DPS. So you're gonna use him on field where you use charged shots with him. So if you like using bow and arrow and you charge up the shots and line them up and fire, he's good for that. I know! He's adorable. I know that I should build him. He is arguably the strongest of the standard 5 stars. I know that you mentioned that you really like him and stuff. Unfortunately, he's not going to have a rate-up banner because he is a standard 5 star. So you're going to have to hope to lose a 50-50 to him. I'm a medium-ranged fighter when I do MMOs. I mean, yeah, I don't know how that compares to Genshin, because Genshin is really its own beast when it comes to combat, but I haven't played Tignari myself enough to know how he should be played. I mean, I think when you play charge shot bow users in Genshin, it's generally going to be mid-range combat, if it's what I'm imagining in my head. I mean, like, across different fighting games, I kind of do mage or archer mostly. Yeah. He's so good. I got him on his banner and don't regret it. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, he had a banner right at the beginning, and then he went to the standard banner, and he's never going to have a rerun again. It's so sad. I mean, we do have Chronicled Wish whenever that comes back, but we don't know. There's no telling when that'll happen. Hence why I liked Barbie. Eh? Oh, Barbara. Yeah, because she's like a mage character. Right. Oh my goodness, I'm getting a little distracted. Okay, what was I gonna do? I just need one more chest, and then I'll turn on my dailies, and check my garden, and then take a 5-minute break, because I'm getting hot and sweaty. Hello, Hilly Charles. Yeah! I don't actually... Okay, I actually do want a Hilly Churl. I want the Hilly Churl that has the shooter, because they give stuff. Yeah, arrowhead. That's what I wanted. Okay, and then... Is this a puzzle? Wait, have I already been here? I've already been here. I was here early in stream. Okay. Oh, I know what to do! When at a loss, use the chest finder! Oh, I'm right next to a thing that has a chest in it. Hey, can you open up, please? Man. Oh. Oh! Aha! Oh ho ho! Boom boom! That was easy as pie. Okay, now we got this. A map? Another map? Oh, in the Ancient City Key! Waffles, I found it! I found the key! Oh my gosh, now I can finally go down here and open the thing. I didn't think that I was going to be able to do that. I just had to be a little bit patient. Is it this building? Now I need to figure out which building it is. They all look the same. I don't think that's it. Is it this one over here? Float, float, float. Oh, there's a chest down there. But first we'll look at this one. Thank goodness. This thing gave me a map and was like, here, find the key over here. And it was a really terrible map and I couldn't read it whatsoever. But I found the key. Worth. Your stream gave me a more bonus to redeem in Genshin. Nice. Yeah, if you've got it connected to Genshin, you can get drops. don't forget to connect your stuff.
Cry out my illustrious
Oh my
name.
gosh, they even gave me an achievement. That's nice. Woohoo! Okay. And then I go... Wait! Oh, I still need to do one more thing? That didn't count? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, I already did that. I'll just do that thing I saw out of the corner of my eye then. Oh, yo, yo, yo. Oh, yo, yo. Hope everyone is having a nice Pride Month. I'm having a pretty good one. Oh. What's this? Okay. My first reaction is they want me to turn these on in a certain order. And also they are Geo. So I guess it's time to take out Goro! Here he is! Look at his tail! Wee 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 wee. Swish, 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 swish. Okay. Love it. Do the flowers have a pattern to them? Is there something I can go up to get a bird's eye view of this? Not really. Okay, I don't think I see much of a pattern here. I'll just try to turn them all on, and if some of them turn off... Oh! Yep, it wants it to be a certain order. Well, it was okay with the first one being turned on. Let's try this one. Okay, and then we'll try this one. Alright. Trial and error. We got it. Bam. Now I'm done with the daily,
these among our forces.
Daily commission credit. Alright, let's zip on over to the main Liyue port and get our rewards. I'm still unlocking everything that Chenyu Vale has to offer.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
How am I doing in terms of currency here? Good, good, good.
Ad Astra Abbott.
I'm so happy with the quality of life changes they've made with this game since I started playing a year ago. I can't imagine what it was like playing this 2 or 3 years ago when even less of these quality of life things were in place. Okay. Do that, I guess. Do that, do that, do that. We'll do this. Okay. And then I just go over to the kitchen. And I do a little bit of cooking because I like to use food all the time when I'm exploring. 14, 17, and I do a bunch of math in my head that I'm not going to explain. 17, I rounded up to 18, we're going to do like 7. It's so complicated. So complicated. I won't even explain it to you. You wouldn't understand, okay? Like, you just wouldn't. And drop by the gardens. Oofda. slowly starting to heat up over here. Is it very hot where everyone else is? I'm curious. Doot, doot, doot. And some sweet flour for the sugar.
This realm.
Gimme, 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 gimme. And buy things. And this. And this. And we'll wait on the rest of that.
If you ever...
Okay. And now I'm out of Primo Gems. We should hang out with Navia. It's okay, Navia. Something happy. Wow. It's like they're having a moment. Ship moment? I don't know. Geo moment at the very least. Okay. Wait, oh yeah. What? Oh, whoops. I was messing up with my controller. I'm sorry. Do this, and then do this. There we go. Okay.
Keep
That's
your weapon
so
at the ready.
funny.
You never know what's around the corner.
Who is a good character? Let's get out of the garden first. I feel like when we're in the garden, things are weird. In terms of what happens on the Paimon menu. Which is how I like to put us on the Paimon menu when I take my breaks. So we have something to look at. But I'm not sure. I feel like when we're in the Serenity Pot, your character keeps talking even when you're in the Paimon menu, and I would like it to not. I don't want to annoy you guys. Okay, so we're gonna do a really quick little 5-minute break. I'm gonna get up and stretch, get a drink of something, use the restroom, and I highly recommend that you viewers do the same as well. Check in with yourself, make sure your needs are being met, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes, all right? See you in 5 minutes. Okay. I return. Put that away. Put this up here. All right. Alrighty. Goodness.
A strong body shows strength and instills confidence in others around you. I must always stay at the top of my game.
Good job, kiddo. Okay, what on earth am I doing in this game now? Part of me wants to just kind of keep on exploring, because that's just fun to do. That is part of the reason I came back to Genshin, because that is the part that Honkai Star Rail does not have so much. There's a little bit of resin I could use up. How many special glowing carps do I have right now? Spirit carps. I've got one. Oh, I should make another one of these just so I have it. I'm not going to use it right away, but just so I have it on hand. If I feel like picking up another one in Fontaine, picking up another Hydroculus, that is. Okay. So, we have been waltzing around Qizhang Wall a whole bunch. It's not quite done yet. I'm gonna go run an errand with my partner. I'll keep my PC on, though, to help with the view count. Thanks so much! Thank you for the lurk. We appreciate lurks around here. Have a good errand run. I hope it goes smoothly and without bumps or whatever. I hope the traffic is okay. I probably will. I probably will still be back, still be online in 30 minutes. But yeah. See ya. What should I do? Because, like, been streaming for an hour and a half, and I feel like I've got an hour left. Thank you. Yeah, hopefully I don't want to get into a fist fight in Uwajimaya. That's right. Oh, yummy, yummy Uwajimaya. For those viewers tuning in from different places around Turtle Island and the rest of the globe, in our area around here, we have a chain of grocery stores called Uwajimaya, and they have really good food. It's like an Asian market. It's a lot of Japanese, Chinese, Vietnamese, Hawaiian, Taiwanese, other stuff. Just lots of really, really good East Asian and Southeast Asian food. And they have some, like, gifts and stuff also. You can buy bento boxes there, chopsticks, other stuff like that, rice cookers. So yeah, I remember going to that store even when I was really small. Let's see here. They have stores in Washington State and Oregon State. Talking and deciding at the same time is not a thing that I can do. Why do I keep pretending that I can do it? Ah! Alright. I think with the hour I have left, maybe I should, like, experiment. And, like, the first part of the stream was me doing world exploration, right? So maybe the second part of the stream should be me doing a voiced story quest and see what the viewer count is for that. Because I do have this. I have the Xianyun story quest and all this other stuff that I haven't done yet. And I really, really want to get to Cyno's quest real bad. Because I know that, I think there's an appearance from Alhaitham and Kave in there. And I gotta get to that. I gotta. Especially for Pride Month. Can I do these in 1 month? Should I do this one 1 week, and this one the next week, and this one the next week, and then Cyno's to end Pride Month out, or something like that? I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and get this quest, navigate the heck out of it, and hopefully it won't be confusing with my current... I don't know why it would be confusing, but I just never know. I never know what order that the Genshin devs want me to experience the content they release. That's the only thing that makes me confused. Like, should I do this or that?
Places lately. What do you say we take a day off from adventuring and just find somewhere nice to relax? Let Paimon think. Where are some nice places we could go? Oh, why don't we pay Cloud Retainer a visit at Mount Outsong? It's been a while since we last saw that illuminated bird. She's always the one popping up out of nowhere and scaring us half to death. So let's surprise her this time.
For a second there, I thought I had a video open in another tab making noise, but I guess it was just my imagination.
Best flavor in the world? The sweet, sweet taste of victory. And that's why I've never spent a single more on any of my snacks. I've won them all, fair and square. That's right.
Let's go over here. Whee! It's been so long. It's been so long. And we'll see. I might save... Well, it depends on how long it takes, though. I don't want it to take too long. That's the thing about... I don't stream for very long at a time, you know what I mean? So, like, if I were to save story quests just for my stream, it would just take forever and ever, because I only stream for like 2.5 hours every single time. And only 3 times a week. So, we'll see.
Here we are, right outside our place.
Oh, suddenly it's daytime.
Do you still remember the first time we came here? We even brought offerings and everything. And when we told her that Rex Lapis had been assassinated, she immediately threatened to squash Liyue Harbor. Paimon thought she'd be impossible to get along with. But now that we've spent some more time together, she's really not like that at all. We probably don't need to bring any offerings now that we've gotten to know her pretty well, right? Still, Paimon's got some snacks around here somewhere, so if she really wants something, we can just use that.
Hang on a second. Trying to put up things to block the sunlight coming in through my window. Hiss! Ah, I'm a vampire.
Huh? Traveler, did something catch your eye? Whoa, what a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
Oh, so this happens before the event. Okay. I think it's weird that they did it in this order, personally, but whatever.
Yeah, you're right. All it takes is one look and you can tell she's someone special. As expected of that bird lady, really. She must have a whole bunch of Adepti friends from all over the country. Okay, but if we're both friends of Cloud Retainer, then we're basically friends by association, right?
Yeah.
Want to go up to her and say hello? Helping you make more connections is a part of Paimon's job as your reliable guide. Paimon's got this. Hello. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Just say everything in a nice, even tone.
Paimon doesn't think we've met, but we're also friends of Cloud Retainer. May we have the pleasure of learning your name, Madam Adeptus?
You two... What is this tomfoolery? Has the shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one anymore?
Wait, you're
Cloud Retainer? Dun dun dun. I had no idea.
Huh? You're the illuminated bird? But you look human. How did that happen?
Oh, donning human form is scarcely any test of one's abilities. As for your confusion, one merely had no reason to indulge such inclinations before.
So, you're indulging now because?
Well, one has made plans to pay a visit to some disciples at Liyue Harbor. Taking on a human form for such a trip is simply a way to make matters less conspicuous.
Okay.
You? Worrying about keeping a low profile? You're the one who likes to pop up out of nowhere all over the place! In fact, Paimon can think of several examples, like that time when you suddenly appeared on top of a roof without any warning!
It feels like Cloud Retainer has her reasons, but doesn't want to discuss them too openly. I almost forgot! Paimon brought you some gifts!
Hey, didn't we agree not to bring that up unless she asked?
Eh.
Oh? So you have taken care to follow the proper rules of etiquette after all. Most commendable.
I love her voice actor. Cloud Retainer tries but fails to look indifferent. Blah 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 blah, too fast for me to read. We've been through this.
This is all Paimon's got. You don't mind, right?
One has never found oneself lacking in basic comforts. On the contrary, it is the gesture that one values above all else. So long as you've shown proper respect and consideration, the quantity or quality of the gift is but a trivial matter.
Oh, really? Okay.
That kinda makes Paimon feel a little guilty for trying to keep them for herself. Anyway, where were we before you reminded Paimon about the gifts?
Cloud Retainer said that she's going to visit some of her disciples.
Ah, right. So by disciples, you must mean Ganyu and Shenhe. It's also been a while since we last saw them. Maybe we can come too.
One planned to extend the invitation even if you had not raised the matter yourself. Shenhe and Ganyu should be quite pleased to see you again. However, one would first inquire as to the reason behind your visit here. You have cause to seek one's company?
No reason in particular.
Yeah, we just found ourselves missing you and wanted to see how you were doing. We were hoping you'd tell us one of your stories. Who knew we'd run into your human form while we were at it?
Is that so? If there are no urgent matters at hand, then let us make haste for Liyue Harbor. Ganyu is likely still working at Yuehai Pavilion, so that shall be our first stop.
Oh, we're going with you now. Okay.
Sounds great! Then let's all go to Liyue Harbor!
Woohoo! I might have not been paying attention properly.
Ganyu has been quite busy with work as of late. One can count on one talon the number of times she returns to Mount Outsong each year. Shenhe has also secured employment recently. In her correspondence with me, she wrote that she shall have no need to return for the foreseeable future. Did they think one was so easily mollified? One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
All right then. An elegantly assembled mysterious mechanism. For some reason, it is hard to keep your eyes off it. It appears to be one of Cloud Retainer's new inventions, but it's hard to tell what it could be used for. Zhongli! Oh. Alright. Where are we headed? Where are we headed? Goodness, all the way over here. Okay, right. I guess that's what she said. So, go down here, I guess. Doop, doop, doo. What it? Okay. Important to pick up lotus seeds. feel like I run out of them quite often. Not that I really need them, but I'm obsessed with having all the seeds all the time, just in case I need them in the future. You never know, man. What's up, Manaping? All right.
We're almost at Way High Pavilion. Hey, do you think Ganyu will be shocked to see Cloud Retainer like this? Guess we have no idea if Shenhe and Ganyu have ever seen her in this form before. Wait, where did she go?
What? She's back there.
Why are you just standing there, Cloud Retainer?
Yeah. She reminds me of my Japanese grandma. Ooh! Oh no, I said it! 1 second she's behind you, and then another second you're like, what? Where'd you go?
Quietly now. One shall stay here. You two can go and meet with her.
But why? Isn't it better if we all go together?
If one were to proudly proclaim one's presence, Ganyu would surely profess herself otherwise unoccupied and drop everything to attend to one's visit. One fears that would only result in her staying up all night to make up for lost time.
Ah, I see.
One does not wish to trouble her. Conversing vicariously via you two shall suffice. Do remember to inquire as to her recent well-being. Again, do not mention one's presence here.
Oh, I see.
Fair enough. Makes sense. All right, then. We'll just pass on your regards and...
Cloud Retainer?
But this went great.
Oh, busted.
Is that lady someone you know, Ms. Ganyu? She is indeed. I'm sorry, Huixin, but could we delay the upcoming meeting for a little bit? I believe my schedule today is quite full. Although, perhaps I could move some work to later in the evening.
Oh, not to worry, Miss Ganyu. I'll make the necessary arrangements right away.
Thank you, Huixin.
It's been a while, Ganyu.
Greetings. What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been quite some time since I last saw you in this form.
You are quite mistaken. One is not acquainted with this Cloud Retainer of whom you speak. One is simply a mere mortal passerby.
Okay.
Seems she's not buying it.
That was but a simple test. One did not expect you to be able to recognize one so easily, especially after so many years of only seeing one's other form.
Ganyu looks totally bewildered. She's thinking, why wouldn't I recognize you? I used to see you every day. How bad do you think my memory is?
But recognizing you is, my responsibility as your disciple.
An apt observation. One was simply passing by while attending to some important business. One thought it would only be fitting to pay you a visit while in the area.
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of any important...
Paimon is me, though. Like, yeah.
Cloud Retainer's right. We've still got something super important to do, so we can't stay here for too long today.
Her voice acting is amazing.
Oh, is that so? But it's been so long since we last saw each other.
One simply desired to see you and had no intention of interrupting your work. A quick conversation should suffice for today. A more involved reunion should wait until you find yourself less occupied.
I understand. That should be fine.
While one acknowledges the amount of work that you have to deal with every day, one must also remind you to rest. Though Adepti blood flows through your veins, excessive exhaustion will still cause grave harm to your body. It still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are now, respected and independent. When you were young, you oft begged one to cuddle you to sleep when you suffered from nightmares.
Cloud Retainer! Stop!
If you insist. We are running short on time regardless, so one will refrain from going into each and every story. Why don't you continue your conversation? One shall simply stand by and listen.
You discussed some of your recent adventures with Ganyu.
Wow, you've been to so many new places since the last time we spoke. If you ever need anything, please just come find me at Uehai Pavilion. Also, forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud Retainer, but if you plan to continue appearing in this form, don't you think it'd be helpful to adopt a human name?
A human name? Huh. You raise a valid point. Considering the sheer extent of one's renown, Cloud Retainer is surely too recognizable as a name.
It's also kind of weird as a name for the humans around here. Not so weird if you are in Honkai Star Rail. We have Silver Wolf, and in Reverse 1999 we've got Desert Flannel, but whatever.
You really think so? Not that you're not famous or anything, but that famous?
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements. One would hardly think such a thing to be possible. Nevertheless, Ganyu's advice cannot be ignored. From this point on, when in public occasions, be sure to refer to one as Xianyun.
Xianyun.
Xianyun?
I assume that's a reference to the full record of Pristine Pavilion. An adeptus of years past would rise with the clouds and rest with the moon. They were enlightened and wise, free and unfettered. The writer referenced Master's name to describe her carefree and spontaneous nature.
Oh, that sounds super cool! Paimon feels like only the most powerful of Adepti could rise with the clouds and rest with the moon.
Actually, those lines were originally written to describe Cloud Retainer herself.
Huh? Wait, so you're really that powerful?
And what of it? Did you truly take one to be nothing more than a bird of bigger than average size?
Not exactly.
That's totally what Paimon had in mind. And I never made that assumption, Xianyun. I assumed you were very strong.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks of her past accomplishments. The tales of her past can only be found in ancient texts. It is said that once, a long, long time ago, there was a severe drought in Liyue. Left with no choice, many people left their homes, while others spent day and night praying to the Adepti. Although I did not live through such tragedy, simply reading about it is enough to gain a visceral understanding of all the pain and desperation during that time. On top of the drought, a noxious gas also began to spread through the land. If not for Cloud Retainer's efforts, much of Liyue would be nothing more than a barren wasteland today.
Wow.
The books had this to say about what happened. Upon arrival, the Adeptus borrowed the wind to retain the clouds. Immediately, the clouds gathered together, and abundant rain burst forth from the heavens. Drought and plague were both driven away, and the people were saved.
Wow. That's incredible!
Mortal records add embellishments to dramatize past events. One did merely what one ought, and even if one had not interceded, the other Adepti would surely have stepped in to help.
Even so, you stopped an entire drought! Can you really control the weather like the book said? Oh, Paimon suddenly has a lot more respect for you. So it was Paimon's bad for calling you Illuminated Bird before. You're not too mad, are you?
How laughable. A name is but a simple label we carry with us on our journey through the world. Why would one be offended by such a trivial matter?
That's a relief. In that case, Paimon will continue to call you whatever feels right in the moment.
Well, that is quite enough ancient history for now. Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe? One has heard that she procured a job recently. Have you any thoughts on her workplace? And what, pray tell, of her monthly remuneration? Moreover, does she find herself overly inundated with work? Is she allowed time off during Lantern Rite?
That is a lot of questions.
There is no cause for concern, Cloud Retainer. I introduced Shenhe to her employer personally.
I don't know why I didn't put two and two together. I did not realize that Shenhe was employed anywhere. But that's awesome! 'Cause that means that she's, like, been able to get closer to Liyue people and stuff. So that's neat.
Wanmin Restaurant's business has been booming recently. So, with Chef Mao being swamped with customers, and Shangling still off and out in search of new recipes, I introduced Shenhe to staff the restaurant.
Oh.
I see. Most excellent indeed. One has had the pleasure of being introduced to that family. Shangling is kind and astute, while her father is loyal and reliable. One has no cause to believe that they will make Shenhe's work difficult.
Why do I'm not sure if Shenhe is still working at that restaurant, because then wouldn't I be able to, like, see her anytime there? Maybe not.
Now, it is almost time to partake in the victuals of noon. One shall visit Wanmin Restaurant in person and see how Shenhe is doing.
I've never heard that word before. The victuals of noon. And I did not know that that's how you would pronounce it. If I were shown that word in a book, I would say victuals, but it's victuals.
Huh? But didn't you just say that you had something important to do?
Can that wait until after we've eaten?
You may return to your work, Ganyu. One shall see to this matter on one's own. There will be many an occasion to dine together in the future. One is certain the opportunity shall present itself most readily.
Of course, Cloud Retainer. Please take care. Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you some other time.
See you around, Ganyu! Paimon was pretty quick on the uptake there, don't you think? As soon as you mentioned important business to attend to, Paimon realized that you were just looking to cut the conversation short and not take too much of Ganyu's time. Is Paimon right?
No, in fact, it was not an excuse. One is indeed visiting Liyue Harbor for an important purpose.
Wait, for real?
The moment is not yet upon us. Still, the truth will be revealed to you in time.
Huh. She really seems to be playing up the whole mysterious Adeptus thing right now. Is it because we just heard that cool story about her powers?
Oh, that Wanmin restaurant. Okay. Don't mind me, just Zhongli running around. I'm pretty sure that I've gotten absolutely every single chest that I can get from the area. There she is!
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of a fine lady, eh?
Oh, I'm far more interested in getting her details than ordering any dishes. Hey, how about you ask her?
I don't know if that's gonna go well, you guys. I'd be careful. Like, really, really careful.
You do it!
No. I think you should. Wait, she's coming.
They're so innocent and naive.
What can I get for you today?
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering if you'd be willing to...
What would you like to order?
I'm so happy! I don't know why I forgot that Shenhe would absolutely be involved in this quest.
2 servings of Mora meat to go. Good chat. Bye.
Oh my gosh.
Shenhe!
It's Shenhe! Baby!
Welcome. It's been a while. May I take your order?
and greet us as old friends in the same line. It's weird.
It's been a while, Shenhe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and this is?
This is Miss Xianyun.
Master?
Oh!
Huh?
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before. How were you able to ascertain one's true identity with such ease?
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would recognize you no matter what form you take.
You...
Is something the matter, Master?
Oh.
Hardly. Hardly. One simply learned of your employment from your letter and came to check on your well-being.
And check out the great food, too.
Indeed. It's almost lunchtime. My apologies. I'm still on the clock and can't talk for very long.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler in Paimon. Are you here for Shenhe? The lunch rush isn't in yet, Shenhe. So, I've got things covered for now.
Have we ever heard his voice? I can't even remember. Maybe we heard his voice at the very, very beginning of the game during the Prelude Archon quest. I'm not sure.
Go ahead, sit down and enjoy some time with your friends. I'll let you know if things pick up.
Thank you, Chef Mao.
Woohoo!
What a nice leisurely quest this is, indeed. Okay. I want to see if there's anything I can keep cooking up. Let's do this, do that. I'm good here. All right. Oh, sit and chat up high? Is there seating up there? Wait. Over here. Aw, what nice seating.
It is just as one expected. The owner of Wanmin Restaurant is indeed a most reasonable and accommodating human. Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
It's been manageable so far. I sometimes run into strange people, but I have figured out a way to deal with them.
Seems like you've been making progress. So by dealing with them, you mean...
First, I try to talk sense into them. If that doesn't work, I threaten them with violence. At this point, they usually decide they are in favor of a civil conversation.
I don't know what it is about Shenhe that I love so much, but I love her so much. I've been to some anime conventions over the past year, and I'm looking at my monitor right now, and I have a stand for the monitor. The stand, I've got a Shenhe sticker right there. I have a Shenhe keychain on my purse, and I need to get a Shenhe print one of these days too. I just adore this person so much. She's just so straight and to the point and wonderful. Hi, Duar! What is that? Bike lurk. Wonderbar. It looks like a little octopus peeking out from behind a bamboo. A squid hiding behind seaweed. I was close. I'm gonna claim that I was close. Welcome, welcome. All lurkers are welcome. Alright.
Oh, how should Paimon put this?
Sounds reasonable enough.
Oh, a sensible plan. One is gladdened to see you integrate so well into human society.
Meanwhile, Xianyun is like, yes, that is appropriate, because she's just as violent as Shenhe sometimes.
And you, Master? How have you been?
Simply marvelous. Though Mount Outsong has scarcely enjoyed your presence recently, one has hardly found the pleasure of one's own company to be lacking.
I see. Just as expected of Master.
What she means to say is she actually misses the two of you a lot.
I have missed Master quite a bit too. Even though work has been busy lately, I've already had a conversation with Chef Mao about taking some time off soon to visit Master.
Aww.
Oh, you did? Do make note of such matters in your letters in the future. There's hardly a need to keep one in suspense.
Whoa. Her mood shot up just like that.
By the way, Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had the chance to visit Ganyu?
Indeed. She is similarly preoccupied with her work. There was time only to exchange a few simple pleasantries.
Ganyu told us the story of Cloud Retainer's name. It was amazing. We never knew how powerful she was before.
I see. In that case, allow me to also share a story about Master's past.
Oh?
Is that a problem, Master? I believe this to be a good topic of conversation.
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter. Please, proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver. After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to fly gave her a natural edge in such a contest. In response, Master agreed to forego flying in return for being able to use one of her devices in the race. Mooncarver accepted, only to find Master with a brand new device on the day of the contest.
Huh. What kind of device was it?
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron. What was it called again? Oh, an electro-powered bicycle?
Wowza!
Oh, you refer to the bicyclical Thunder Flashmobile. One spent 49 days conceptualizing and crafting it. It need only be infused with adeptal energy, and it can cover thousands of miles in one day.
I suddenly had this image in my mind of Cloud Retainer riding a 1920s style bicycle with her back completely straight up and down and just being very elegant while riding it or something.
It boggles the mind why Mooncarver ever supposed he might best me in a contest of locomotion. Though he sprinted with all his might, he could barely keep up. Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory, when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the final stretch. Truly a most unfortunate turn of events. Anyway, do go on, Shenhe.
Master, that was the end of that story.
Is that so? With you gone, one has seldom felt the desire to call upon those old fossils for another contest. What is a race without spectators, after all?
Have you been lonely, Master?
Lonely? At one's age, entire human generations come and go in the blink of an eye. Even one's own self-directed musings can span several days and nights. 'Tis a most foreign sentiment. The mere mention of it is preposterous. What is the reason for that look upon your face?
It's nothing. It's just... Well, Paimon gained a lot of respect for you after listening to that story of you summoning the rain and everything. But all it took was a few words out of your mouth and it's like you're back to being that illuminated bird again. I was just a little bit confused. Which one of the two is the real Cloud Retainer?
To me, they are both, Master. One is the master that's widely revered by the people, while the other is the master that I respect and adore.
One finds oneself exalted yet again with sweet words of praise and flattery of a most extravagant nature. You chose to exalt one with your words, yet you refuse to grace Mount Outsong with your presence for any extended period of time. One would almost question the sincerity of your estimations. This is not to say that your words paint an inaccurate picture. One has always lived by a single ideal. Eschew all action and abide by no rule. One does as one pleases and speaks as one pleases. Others may critique or praise as they see fit, yet one places little weight in such judgments.
She got like, what, 2 sentences of flattery from her disciple? And it's as if her ego is about to burst.
Do you have any empty tables?
Hey there, could we get another fish stew?
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
Alright, good luck with the lunchtime rush, Shenhe.
Mm-hmm. I'll try my best.
More and more guests begin to trickle in. Paimon takes the opportunity to order a whole array of delicious dishes.
So much yummy food! Paimon's gonna feast!
Can you eat this kind of food, Cloud Retainer?
One is fond of all kinds of delicacies and delights in a multitude of flavors. The dishes here demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill. Their unique flavor profile has left one more than satisfied. In fact, one has been struck by quite the fit of inspiration. One has already begun to conceptualize the next generation of supreme cuisine machines.
Everything's so tasty! A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
I'm sorry, miss, but our tables are full.
That Paimon animation just now, with her hands over her mouth, looked like a new animation, so... It happens. They actually do make new animations for these conversation scenes every once in a while, I guess.
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny? But it smells so delightful. Can we really not eat here? My poor legs can't go on for much longer.
Well, you could always check with some of the other guests and see if anyone's happy to share a table.
Okay, I'll ask around. Excuse me. Would you mind letting us share a table with you? There are no empty tables left, so...
Ah, well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys?
I don't mind either.
Great! Thanks so much. My name is Xianyun, and this is my granny, Yuendai.
Granny?
Yep. Is there something wrong with that?
No, Paimon's just a bit surprised. She looks so young.
Yeah, a lot of people compliment Granny on her youthful looks, but she's actually much older than she appears.
I bet that's because she doesn't have the usual hunched over model that grannies get in this game, and she's actually the stand-up model. Oh! Ooh! Recognize her?
Granny? Why don't you take a seat? Come on, it's not polite to stare.
Huh. Have we met before?
No.
'Tis a fated meeting, then. Please, take a seat.
What would you like to eat, Granny? I can order for you.
I want braised earthworms. They always pop up out of the ground after a rainstorm.
No, not this again.
What?
Granny, there's no braised earthworms on the menu.
Hang on, just give me a second. I just want to see if there's any precedent for that. Or if that is just a completely made-up thing. What does braised mean? That's what I'm curious about. Combination cooking method that uses both wet and dry heats. Typically the food is first browned at a high temperature and then simmered in a covered pot in cooking liquid such as wine, broth, coconut milk, or beer. Similar to stewing, but braising is done with less liquid and usually used for larger cuts of meat. Braising of meat is often referred to as pot roasting, though some authors make a distinction between the two methods based on whether additional liquid is added. Really? There's braised pot roast, braised baby artichokes. I'm hungry now. Why did I do that?
Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird. Do people actually eat that?
Can't hurt to ask. I bet if you'd ask Laios from Delicious in Dungeon, he'd be all over it. And honestly, this is a public service announcement. You should try to eat more bugs. The meat of the world is going to continue to be more and more difficult to acquire and probably get more expensive. And insects have a decent amount of protein and are cheaper to farm. We actually bought some cricket flour that I have been meaning to use to make, like, to bake something with it. So I'll let you know if that works out. But yeah, keep an open mind, learn about it. There are plenty of cultures out there that eat insects. They are made of protein just like the rest of the animals of the world, you know?
Right, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Need any help?
Help? Oh, do you mean with Granny? Thanks, that's nice of you to offer. Granny has pretty bad dementia, so her memory's getting worse all the time. She's always saying things that sound kinda confusing.
Oh, man. This took a turn, didn't it? Dementia is so rough in ways that I know I haven't still really grasped yet. I don't have any close family members that have it yet, but I know family members that have friends that have dementia, and it's really rough.
Actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was little. But it's gotten so bad lately that I even have to remind her who I am every morning. They died young. It's just me and Granny now.
Oh,
But it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot, and I love her a lot too. Sure, it's hard at times, but you just gotta make the best of the life you've got.
I want to protect her.
Wow. You're really tough for your age, kid.
You're too kind.
And me? Oh, what about me?
You're tough too, Granny. Plus, you're really gentle, and you're always there for me.
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. Wait, what was that really important thing again? Ah, I remember now. It was a dream. I had a dream where everything was dark. Someone was standing in front of me. She told me to come and find her, and that once I'd found her, I would be free.
Huh? That sounds super important.
Whoa.
But how come you've never told me about it before?
It was just a dream, so I forgot about it. But I'm in a good mood now, and somehow I remembered it again. You know, I believe I've had this dream a great many times. But just how many times have I had it? Now that I do not remember.
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky. Oh, does that mean you're possessed?
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear and her breathing remains calm and level. One sees no signs of possession.
Are you sure?
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept? Am I not an expert?
You're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert. In that case, do you still remember what the person in your dreams looked like, Granny?
Not anymore. Although, I have a sense that she looked rather like me. But not as I am now. My younger self.
A younger version of Granny?
This is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here?
As one said, fate must have brought us together. You may leave the situation to me.
Oh, okay then.
Are you sure? So, what are your names?
Paimon's Paimon.
And I'm the Traveler.
Just Xianyun is fine.
Thank you all so much for offering to help. But first, I'm sorry for asking, but, how do you want us to pay you back?
Oh, we don't need any payment for this.
We'll just ask the Adventurers Guild. No, I'm kidding. We're just curious about your situation and want to help if we can.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But Miss Xianyun, what exactly can we do to help out this Granny? All we have to go off is that dream. Where do we start?
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her youth. Once we have revisited those places, her memories will likely return.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan. So, Granny, do you remember which places you went to when you were young?
Why, of course I do. The heavens above, the earth below, the wispy clouds, and the emerald mountain streams.
Okay, taking that as a no.
I really like the Granny's hair ornament. That's so pretty. And it kind of has a Xianyun look to it, doesn't it? It's green and it's very graceful looking.
Once, when I was really little, my dad told me that Granny used to be a martial artist heroine
Ooh.
who saved loads of people from a disaster.
Oh, really?
If it's true, then maybe they wrote about it in the history books or something.
A martial arts heroine? Oh, Shinjo knows tons about Liyue's chivalric traditions. If anyone knows about the heroes of the past, it's him. Let's go find him at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Shinjo!
Are you leaving already? But I'm still hungry.
They haven't even ordered anything yet.
I'll go order some food, Granny. If there's nothing on the menu you especially want, I'll just get a few different things.
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to discuss with Streetward Rambler.
Wait. Streetward Rambler? Uh-oh, they're looking at each other like they know what she's talking about. I don't know what they're talking about. No. I don't want to be out of the loop. Oh, Madame Ping! Is Madame Ping like an author? And Streetward Rambler's her pen name? Was that it? It's been a long time. I can't remember.
Streetward Rambler?
Oh! I just had to be patient.
Precisely. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace once you are ready.
All right. Most excellent.
Where are you going, Granny? Don't you like the food?
Fresh milk. I need to buy you some fresh milk.
Milk? Why?
You need to drink milk before eating, or the spicy food will make you cry. Hush, little one. Don't cry.
Granny, you're forgetting things again. I'm not a little baby anymore. I can eat spicy food now. Even the super spicy dishes, like their fish stew. I can eat 2 whole bowls, no problem.
Wow.
Wonderful. Oh, wonderful. My darling granddaughter is all grown up.
It's so precious and cute. Ah. Well then. I think that is where we are going to end the stream for today. It's a good stopping point. Like I said earlier, I'm not 100% sure about how I want to deal with the fact that I started this story quest on stream. Cause I only stream 3 times a week and only like 2 or 2.5 hours each time. So like if I were to keep my story quests just for those stream times, it's gonna take a long time to get through all these story quests. So I don't know. I guess give me feedback if you have any thoughts on the matter. Speaking to those watching live, you can hit me up on Twitter or X, ShinyBotTV. I'm also ShinyBotTV here on Twitch, of course, and on YouTube, where I post my VODs, just delayed by like 2 months or so, because I'm really behind, and that's just how it is. Yeah, this has been adorable. My love for Genshin is coming back. I especially love that I'm getting to play this character quest with Shenhe in it. Woo! Pardon the yawn. I love Shenhe so much. I can't get over how much I love her. She's the best. Top 3 favorite Genshin characters. So good. So glad I pulled her when I did. People are always curious about whether I'm going to pull this character or that character. I don't plan on pulling Claran, however you say her name. I did a 10 pull on Alhaitham's banner, and I got... did I get a Toma constellation? No, I got a 4-star weapon, I think. Wait, I know how to check. You just go over here. Just look at the wish history. That's easy enough. It'll be updated from yesterday. I got a Favonius Warbow. That's right. And after that, it's like I would like to be able to pull for Alhaitham, and I'd also like to be able to pull for Xianyun when she comes out. And I also have the 180 pulls saved up so that I can guarantee Farina no matter what. It is vital that I get Farina. She is so meta, and also I love her. So when you have those two things together, it's like, yeah, must pull for me. So I guess, long story short, I don't know. The 4 stars are kind of lackluster this time around. I already have C6 Bennett, or rather I have C5 with a constellation waiting in the I've got a constellation benched on the sidelines or whatever. And Toma, I don't really plan on building. I really would like to get a Sethos though, but I know that pulling for a 4-star is always a bad idea. As you can see, I have 100 fates lined up, acquaint fates lined up, and I have 95 worth of acquaint fates in Primogems. So I could do a 10 pull here, and I would still have 180 left over for Farina, but I want to make sure I have enough to do at least one 10 pull on Xianyun's banner too. It's all very frustrating and confusing. My plan going forward is like, maybe I'll just wait until the end of this banner in like 2 weeks or so and pay a lot of attention to the updates and see what the 4 stars are going to be in the next banner. And maybe that'll depend how much goes to Alhaitham and how much goes to Xianyun. That's the main thing that I'm focused on. Alhaitham's so hot though. But Xianyun is so cute though. They're like equal amounts of hot and cute. They're both maximum amounts of each of those descriptors. And really hard for me to ignore. And Claran looks cool and awesome, and I'm enjoying other people playing her and just watching them play her. So yeah, this was a Thursday stream. I normally stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so it was just a little bit weird this week, that's all. So I won't be streaming tomorrow, because I'm going to use that day to clean my pet rat's cage. Oh, 808 is back as I'm closing out. No! Welcome back. I hope your errands went well. I was just explaining, I did a 10 pull on Alhaitham off stream, and I got a Favonius Warbow, and that was fine and dandy. I have 180 pulls worth of fates saved up for Farina, and then the remainder of the pulls can be used on Alhaitham here, or in the next half of the patch, Xianyun, the adorable Melazine from Fontaine, I really want to pull. The errands went well. Excellent. Good, good, good. Errands are kind of a bummer to have to do, but they have to be done, and it's always kind of very satisfying once they are done. I really should head over to Wajimaya myself, actually, to pick up some more stuff. I like getting the tea there. I always get the milk tea, which is getting more expensive. Nah. I wonder if Wajimaya will follow suit and drop their prices back down, thanks to Walmart and other stores deciding to bring their prices back down. That would be really nice. Anyway, Like I said, socials, ShinyBotTV on here on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter /X. I usually stream Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays around this time, kind of afternoon-ish for Pacific Standard Time people. This was a really nice story quest. I can't guarantee that I'll save the rest of this story quest for stream, because if I were to do that for every story quest in Genshin on stream, it would take a long time, because I only stream 3 times a week for 2 to 2.5 hours. So it's just, yeah, stuff and things. I hope you'll forgive me. But, yeah, we'll see. You can expect probably, you know, either Genshin or Honkai Star Rail or Reverse 1999 next Monday. Those seem to be the 3 games that I have the most fun streaming with people. Big moods, I know, right? There's just so much. There's so much for me to play. Like I showed before, I'm doing this one right now, and then there's this one, and I have to play Cynos. If I could do Cynos before Pride Month is over, that would make me really happy, because I think there's Alhaitham and Kaveh stuff in it. So yeah, that's enough yapping for the end of the stream here. Let me take a gander and see if there's anybody I can raid. But I had fun today. I hope you all had fun too. Let's see who is streaming right now. Well, all right. I'm gonna send y'all over to Elegy Sephiros. Oh no, I'm blanking on pronouns, so I'm gonna default to they, them. No, he, him. Wait, let me just check. I'll take the time to get it right. She, her. Okay. Elegy is streaming. She generally streams no mic, and she right now is doing some Sumeru story. So just a heads up, Sumeru Archon quest spoilers ahead. I'm gonna turn on a fan. Okay, good. Yeah, it is really hot today. It is warming the heck up. Wait, I'm reading Elegy's chat. I got confused. Have a good one. See you later. Yeah, thanks for joining, 808. I appreciate. Thanks for hanging out. And thank you everyone else for hanging out as well. And I'm going to send you over to Elegy Sephiros. Hope to see y'all in the next one. Getting the raid ready. All right. Okay. Bye-bye.